Hello, this is Ian with DC Digital, and today I'm going to be demonstrating a custom version of our DC-10T-DN-NEMA-ANDON downtimer. This order is going out to SAAB Incorporated, which is a military-owned company that specializes in advanced technology for military defenses. In this instance, this unit is going to be shipped off to a Navy unit, and it's going to be used in an underwater autonomous vehicle that is meant to train naval fleet members. What this unit is going to be used for specifically is, while a vacuum is being pulled on multiple vehicles simultaneously, this unit will help let trainees know if there is a leak in the hull due to any kind of malfunction that is caused by the pressure that the vehicle itself is under. So right now I'm going to be going over the functions on how the model is meant to be used. As you can see here, we have our display. We also have our Andon light, and we also have our push button right here that's going to simulate the pressure that the vehicle is under. We also have our stop button right here. We call this button number 1, and these two buttons here will simulate the pressure. And we have our wireless controller here. And we use this to set the desired time from when to count down from. So as you know, we have our set hours, set minutes, last value, and set seconds, and we can reset it to 0. We have a start and stop button right here. So I'm going to set this display for 15 seconds. Press the button once and let it go up until it reaches 15 seconds. Once it reaches 15 seconds, you press it again. So now I'm going to start the countdown time. And how this is meant to work is that while it's counting down, the Andon light will flash yellow. And that means that it's currently in the process and while it's counting down. And say if the pressure reaches a specific volume that's too much for the vehicle to handle. So in that case, we press stop right here, and that will flash red. And that means that it has reached its maximum tolerance and that you need to start the process all over again. So now I'm going to press the number 1 button right here, the number 1 push button, and that turns off the Andon light. And you press it a third time and it starts the countdown all over again. But this time we're going to let the countdown reach 0. So while it's counting down and it reaches its allotted time, you're going to hear the EOP buzzer that's built in, and the Andon light will flash green momentarily for 3 seconds while the EOP buzzer is going off. And what that means is that the pressure is in a specified range. So in other words, the pressure is all right, it's not over the limit, and it's just right. So now I'm going to be going over the hardware of this model. So as you can see here, we have our NEMA rated polycarbonate enclosure. The display size is a 1-inch digit display that can be viewed up to 25 feet. It has 4 digits that displays 99 hours and 59 minutes. Its power type is a 120 to 240 VAC power cord that is directly wired into the enclosure, and it is 9 feet long. For accessories, we have our multicolored Andon light that is built into the enclosure. We have our wireless remote control that has a range of 1500 if it's outdoors and 300 feet if it's indoors. And for mounting, they can be found on the back of the enclosure. They are anchor points that you can find on the corners of the back of the enclosure. And we also have our EOP buzzer that is built inside of the enclosure itself. So again, this is Ian with DC Digital, demonstrating our DC-10T-DN-NEMA-ANDON downtimer with a multicolored Andon light and a wireless controller. Thanks for watching.